Hello everyone. Today's topic is division of rational numbers. It is exercise 4F of your book. So before learning the division of rational number, we should know the concept of reciprocal. And I hope that reciprocal we had already studied in integers and in fraction also. So let's do that. And reciprocal, okay, let me explain you like that. You know the word multiplicative inverse. This is only known as reciprocal. Multiplicative inverse, or we can say as reciprocal. So children, like if a number is given negative 7/8 and we want to write its reciprocal. So we have to change the position of its numerator and denominator. So 8 divided by negative 7, and this negative we can put here, doesn't matter. Okay, negative you can put according to your convenience, whether in numerator and in denominator, but generally as I told, we have to keep the denominator positive, so we have to shift in numerator. Now what is the mean of this? When we multiply a given number with its reciprocal, we will get back 1 as answer, and 1 is called the multiplicative identity. Okay, so let's start the question number 1 of exercise 4F. This is question number 1 is saying find the multiplicative inverse or reciprocal each of the following. So this is the question number 1. So we will do certain sums of this to find out the reciprocal. Like I am writing here negative 17/12, and then I am doing 7 negative 1, and then 8 0. Now I want to write their reciprocal. So if it is denominator is not given, it is actually 1. So what will be its reciprocal? Please don't put equal sign. Negative 1/16. This will be the reciprocal of 16. Minus 16 give us minus 1/16. When you will multiply, you will get 1. Now of this is negative 12/17. We will change the position of numerator and denominator. Negative 1. The reciprocal of negative 1 remains negative 1 only. Because negative 1/1 or 1/-1, it remains same. So you have to directly remember it. And reciprocal of 0. Look, there is nothing in the denominator, it is 0/1. So when we write this reciprocal, it is 1/0, and its value is not exist, as we know this. So what we say, reciprocal of 0 does not exist. The answer is not exist. So in short, you can learn that reciprocal of 1 is 1 and reciprocal of -1 is -1 wherever the reciprocal of 0 is not existing. Now the question number 2, we are going to solve division, simplification, where we will use the concept of reciprocal. Like we have done the division of fraction in the same way, only thing is that now we are learning for rational number. It can be positive, negative, or even 0 also. So let's do its second part. Negative 8 divided by negative 5/16. So children, as we know, for solving division, we have to convert this divide into multiply. So let's write it. This is negative 8/1 if nothing is there in the denominator. Now when we convert this sign into multiply, the second number will get reciprocal. And try to keep the negative sign in the numerator only. So negative 16/5. Now we can do cancellation if it is possible, but here it is not possible. So let's multiply. 16 8s are 128. Minus minus plus. That's why I am not putting any sign. And 5 1s are 5. This is the answer, 128/5. In the same way, we can solve one more part of this. So I am sharing the fifth part with you. Fifth one is negative 16/35 divide negative 15/14. Now when we solve this, As we know, no change in the first number. Change this into multiplication. So second will get reciprocal. Negative 14 upon 15. I hope it's clear what we are doing. Now cancellation. 7 2s are 14. 7 5s are 35. And any other number which we can cancel out? No, 16 and 15 doesn't cut. Because upper one is even number and these are odd. So they cannot be cancelled out. So let's multiply minus minus plus. 16 2s are 32 and 15 5s are 75. So positive 32 by 75. In this way we can solve the division of rational number. Now question number 3. It is fill in the blanks. Children, remember whenever you want to fill the blank, so consider it as an unknown variable like x, y or abc, anything. So most preferable x. So let's take consider by x. The unknown value which we want to find. Like the question number 3 is saying fill in the blanks. I will share 2 type of questions with you. First part, the question is in this way. Okay. Now I want to find what will come here at a blank space. So I can consider it as x. So let it is x. Now when I want to find the value of x, x remain here and this division, when we change the position, it will become multiplication, the transposition method. Minus 7 upon 5 is in division. When it goes on right hand side, it will become multiplication. So x remain here only. 10 by 19 is already there. Please remember it is comes at first because it is already here. It will go at back with multiplication sign. Minus 7 upon 5. I hope it's clear. Please don't do the reciprocal because we are changing the position. So because of changing the side, the divide become multiply. So it remain number as it is. Okay. Now cancellation. 5 1 times, 5 2s are 10. Nothing else. There is only single minus. There is nothing. So plus minus minus. 7 2s are 14 by 19. So in this way we can tell that what will come at the blank space. Negative 14 upon 19. The same way as we have done the division. Let's do one more question of this type. Fill in the blank. So this is one of the type where the unknown number is given at the first place. Now I am sharing where the unknown number is at second place. And in subtraction and division you have to be very careful because commutative property is not holds true. So where you are writing the unknown variable, it matters a lot. Okay. So the fourth part is based on that. Like negative 12 is divided by what number? To get negative 6 by 5. You can see the difference. Now this time second number. It is x. So when you want to find the value of x, we know that we have to keep the x unknown things this side and everything is to be transferred on other side. But here it is not in multiplication. It is division x. So when instead of directly shifting, we have to just solve this left hand side first. How? Negative 12. Divide, make it multiply, and this is actually x upon 1. So we can write it as 1 upon x. Is that clear? Because in the previous question it was x upon 1. That remains as it is. But here with division it gets reciprocal because it is a second number and at second place the reciprocal will take place. That's why. Now 1 upon x will remain here. And negative 12 is in multiplication, so it will become divide. Divide negative 12. Now what we have to do? I will do this question with another method also. Negative 6 by 5. Do reciprocal because of division. And this is negative 1 upon 12. Now cancellation. 6 2s are 12. So minus minus plus 1 upon 5 2s are 10. So this is the value of 1 upon x and we want to find the value of x. So what is the reciprocal of 1 upon 10? It is 10. You can compare. One numerators are equal, so x equal to 10 will be the answer. So when you divide negative 12 by 10, look, do we get negative 12 by 10? 2 6 are 12, 2 5 are 10. Do we get negative 6 upon 5? Yes. This is, I am explaining you the whole procedure. If you know or you are able to do by a short method, you are free, because we have to write the correct number in the blanks. Okay? There is no need to show the full solution. But at least we should know from where the answer has come. Now the same question I am telling you by another method. Fourth, negative 12 divide by, let us take it at x negative 6 by 5. Now children, though we have to keep the variable in the left, but it is division x. So when divide x will goes on other, it will become multiply x. Okay. So negative 12 here, and I have to shift this number this side. Do you understand? I am interchanging the position. Division x will become multiply, and this will come and become divide. So minus 12 divided by negative 6 by 5, and division x will become multiply x. If no sign is there, 1 is already in multiplication of every number. Now let's solve the LHS part. Multiplication, reciprocal. Cancellation, minus minus plus, and 2 5s are 10. So what is the value of x? 10. In the same way. So you can do by any method. It's up to you. Now I'm sharing one of the word problem, that is question number 4. It is divide the sum of two given rational number by their difference. In this question, we are going to do the addition, subtraction, and even the division. Please, language, you have to read it carefully. And this type of question we have done earlier also in the exercise 4D. Question number 4. I am writing the question so that it's clear to you. Divide the sum of 65 by 12 and 8 by 3 by their difference. Actually children, we have to divide. But what we have to divide? The sum of this and this. So first we have to find the sum of these two numbers by their difference. It means we need to find their difference also. First we will find the sum of the two given rational number, then we will find the difference, and then we have to divide their answer. Okay. So let's do sum first. Sum 65 by 12 plus 8 by 3. So when I am doing the sum, I need to take the LCM 12. 65 plus 3 4s and 4 8s are 32. I think everyone now know how to do the addition by taking the LCM, divide by denominator, multiply by numerator. 5 plus 2 7, 6 plus 3 9. It is 97 upon 12. Now I am finding the difference. Difference of which number? Their difference. It means the number which is given to us. The difference of the same number. 65 upon 12 minus 8 by 3. So when we are doing the difference, the same calculation will take place, only instead of addition we have to do subtraction. 65 minus 32. 5 minus 2 3, 6 minus 3 3. 33 by 12. Okay. So we have done sum and difference. Now this sum divide by the difference. So 97 upon 12 divide by 33 upon 12. Let's do that. And division. Everyone know that division. So now divide sum. Sum means the value of sum by difference. The difference value is 33 upon 12. Now we have to divide the sum by the difference. 97 upon 12 we are doing division. So put the division sign. 33 by 12. Division, you know how to solve. Divide, convert into multiply, the second number will get reciprocal. 12 is cancelled out by 12. What is left? 97 by 33. I think it cannot be cancelled more. So this is your final answer. So when we divide the given two rational number, the sum of the given two rational number by the difference, we will get this answer, the final answer. So now children, you have to go through the exercise 4F and do question number 1, 2, 3 and 4, which is given as worksheet also. Thank you and have a